The 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. Both the East and West have so many ways to attack. It's always hard to predict just what's going to happen at the All-Star Game, but whatever happens, you know it'll be entertaining. Every one of these players wants to be at his very best on such a huge stage. And here we go, getting our popcorn and butter and other treats. Ready for the main affair. Lots of people have talked about ways to try and make this game more interesting. Shaq, your thoughts on that?
Well, bigger prize money, Ernie. You know, that'll bring the guys like LeBron and those guys out. You know, when I was coming up, all the big guys showed up. Michael, Dominique, Bird, Magic. Now, these guys sitting on the sideline with the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Simmons. Russell is out there with Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant in at the center, filling out the middle.
And for me, this is all with...
Look at that jam!
Wow. Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes. And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. And Durant gets it to go, the assist from Antetokounmpo.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Towns. A great touch on the 16-footer.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
There's the pick. Here's Durant. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
And Lillard kicks to Towns. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Outside Curry. Here's Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Antetokounmpo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops.
You know, when it comes to versatility, the Greek freak, Giannis, is one of the very best in the league. I mean, his shooting, ball handling, and defense are really otherworldly.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Davis with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Davis has got 5.
Well, Anthony Davis has a nice high-arching jump shot. I love seeing him shoot it from here. Hard for the defense to match up with him.
It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Cousins with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Westbrook kicks to Lillard. Here's Cousins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And you can tell that Cousins wants to win badly. A super competitive guy. His skill set is off the charts.
West All-Stars shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. Curry against Westbrook. Curry dishes to Antetokounmpo, and it's Russell in the corner. sinks the three-pointer.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Cousins. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
One shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. I spoke with Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone. Usually I'm staying up late, scheming up ways to shut down a guy or take apart some defense. It's nice to take a breather and just have some fun. That's how everybody rolls this weekend, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Curry against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Lillard. Cousins with it. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lillard misses. Lillard's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Curry against Lillard. Shoots over Lillard. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Westbrook passes to Cousins. Now here's Towns. Over to the wing. Lillard from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 5.
Yes, he did. Having a big who can locate the open man the way Towns does puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Cousins against Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Antetokounmpo. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here is Cousins. He's got 6. Count that one. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They set the pick for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Cousins.
Man, you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Back to Lillard. Dishes it to Westbrook. It's Davis on the wing. Towns the screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got his third rebound tonight. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Curry kicks to Simmons. Screened by Russell. He can't get it to go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Curry against Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the former Davidson star has come a long way. Curry, without a doubt, the best shooter I've ever seen.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Stephen Curry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Anthony Davis. McCollum's checked in for Lillard. And Smith subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for the East. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Durant. Porzingis is coming in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Porter's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Outside, George. He feeds it to McCollum. Jokic a screen. McCollum dishes to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Towns has got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Curry passes to Embiid. Curry kicks to Butler. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
And this is what you get with Embiid. A real scrapper, even though he's a big, skilled, talented guy. He's an energy guy as well.
McCollum outside. Outside, George. Towns a screen on Porter. Outside, George. Here's Towns. Hangs in the air. Porzingis with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
Jokic a screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Porter kicks to Butler. Over McCollum. That doesn't go either for Butler. And so here are the West All-Stars. And it's McCollum off the drive. Over Butler. And the basket by McCollum. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Good defense by Jokic. Smith outside. McCollum kicks to Smith. Towns sets the pick for Smith. Goes up off the pick. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, I tell you, he's got a great vertical. I mean, this guy can bounce and dunk easily. Always a luxury to have a point guard who can throw it down on you when he needs to.
Now here's Porter to the inside. Stolen by McCollum. Pass break. Here we go. Here's George. Hits the front of the rim and out.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Towns kicks to Smith. Back to Towns. It's off the back rim, no good.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter, not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Now here's Porter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Porter's got 5.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
That doesn't go either for George. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Butler kicks to Embiid. Now Towns. 10 points for him. Smith outside. Pass to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Colum is out there with Smith. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Paul George. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Steps back and fires. Drained for 2 points.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
Jokic a screen. Out left to the wing. Smith outside. The dish now to McCollum. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Drops in the tray. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Butler. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George.
You know, Butler's a physical guy. I like his physicality. Somebody who doesn't back down at all. And because of that, he's excellent at getting to the line.
The East All-Stars have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw, good Butler.
Butler emerging as a leader both on and off the floor. A player who plays with great passion and goes all out for his team all the time.
Catching up on changes for the West. Ball comes in for McCollum, and it's Fox in for Smith. And so Butler nails both of them. The West All-Stars with the ball. Ball kicks to Fox. Pass to Jokic. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Fournier is checked in for Butler. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Gotta like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
Porzingis with a screen on Fox. And it's off from three-point range. He dishes it to Ball. A three ball. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And, Kevin, that's what they want. An uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Here's Embiid, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
East All-Stars have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. No good on that one.
You got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Jokic. And it's Anthony Davis in for Paul George. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porzingis. And he sinks the second. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fox kicks to Davis. Cousins with a screen for Davis. Screen by Cousins. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Fox, no good. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Feeds it to Fournier. It's good. This game is all even.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
And there's the pass to Ball. Now the feed to Davis. Here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Cousins with a screen for Ball. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Fournier kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Ball. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Kevin Durant's checked in for the East. No good on the second free throw. And so here are the West All-Stars. Davis sets a screen. Fox kicks to Davis. 14 feet away. He squares up and sinks it. Davis has got 9.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. That shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Paul outside. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Got to respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Davis kicks the ball. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
And with great players, you've got to pick your poison. You'll live with Cousins shooting from mid-range.
Kicks to Durant. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Outside, Davis. Here's Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
The first free throw is good. Simmons checked in for the East. Russell comes in for Chris Paul. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
The East All-Stars have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Fox with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. To the left side wing. Cousins against Durant. Good on the bucket. That's 12 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And Cousins imposing inside, but let's face it, he can score from anywhere.
It's Durant on the wing. Right side out of the Kumbo. It's stolen by Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
The West All-Stars have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the West. Russell Westbrook comes in for Fox. And both free throws good for Davis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Screened by Russell. Antetokounmpo against Cousins. And the rejection by Towns. They recover it. Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
Well, you really got to love the hustle from the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's got a ton of confidence when it comes to beating up that glass.
Westbrook kicks to Towns. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. He's got 13. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Simmons, and Davis sends it back.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Russell kicks to Antetokounmpo, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3-ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Curry kicks to Simmons. They set the pick. Durant wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
He kicks to Porter. Curry on the wing. Outside Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
And one of the best free throw shooters in the game from that forward spot. Durant goes to the line more now than he did earlier in his career.
Free throw good from Durant. And so Durant nails them both. And so here are the West All-Stars. Lillard dishes to Cousins. There's the 3. Lillard misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They trail by 1. Got that bucket in no time at all. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Porter kicks to Curry. Simmons a screen on Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Simmons gone 2 of 3 from the field. Lillard outside. Towns the screen. Inside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Still in the process of shining his game up. Towns looking like a seasoned vet there.
Curry kicks to Porter. Simmons on the wing. Outside Curry. Up top, Porter. Simmons passes to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Westbrook dishes to Cousins. He feeds it to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic has checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Anthony Davis. And Smith subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The East also changing it up. Zingas, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for D'Angelo Russell.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Curry kicks to Butler. Back to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Smith. Here's Curry. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter against George. Count the basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
With the floater, no good from Simmons. And so here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. And George kicks to Jokic over Simmons, and that one's good. Jokic.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simmons. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
And the Australian Simmons is a star in the making thanks to his extremely versatile and high-level skill set and big frame.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Here's the screen, and here's Porzingis for a 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the West All-Stars, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to halftime on our 2K Sports presentation of the All-Star Game. Ernie Johnson here. So is Shaq. So is Kenny. The Western Conference showing off its All-Star Game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is ramped up to its highest level, that suits the West just fine. They got a roster that knows how to play the game with flair, and they've been enjoying themselves so far today.
Well, when it comes to a shootout, the Wild West is what it's all about. These guys score in bunches. Really hard to match up with. The East has tried to put up a fight, but they don't really have the same level of talent as you've seen in the first half.
We know the Western Conference roster is filled with superstars, not just all-stars. But the best of the best in the East aren't going to just go down without a fight. I think the East needs to be a little bit more physical and probably work a little bit harder, and the second half is going to be fun.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 7-point differential. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Russell. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the small forward. Here's Curry. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Westbrook. Cousins against Antetokounmpo. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays. Boy, Durant did a nice job. Created space for that shot.
Cousins with a screen for Westbrook. Pass to Davis. The dish to Cousins. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Now, Antetokounmpo, 5 points in the game. And stolen by Cousins. And here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And that one falls for Cousins. And Cousins drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Curry. He's got 17. There's the pick. Pass to Durant. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Over Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Passes it to Towns. Davis sets a screen. Westbrook passes to Towns. Over Durant. Towns, no luck.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Outside, Davis. Westbrook against Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Curry kicks to Russell. Simmons, a screen on Lillard. There's the screen. Feeds it to Durant. That shot is off. Great D that time from Davis.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lillard outside. Back to Westbrook from deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Durant. Durant's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Westbrook kicks to Towns. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Simmons penetrating. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the East. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Durant dishes to Paul. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Kevin Durant. To the right side. Lillard, the pass to Towns. Unloads from 13, and he can't bank that one in. Here are the East All-Stars. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one is off. Great D that time from Davis. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Westbrook. And Cousins kicks to Westbrook. Over Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Paul's checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Towns dishes to Westbrook. And that one drops for him. Westbrook's got 12.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Davis sets a screen. Westbrook passes to Davis. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Towns the screen. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Outside Russell. There's the pass to Paul. Russell kicks to Durant. Embiid with the screen on Davis. And Durant, here we go. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. And now just a 5-point West All-Star lead. Ball kicks to Westbrook. Cousins dishes the ball. Screen by Cousins. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Embiid.
Solid read from Embiid there. Terrific at anticipating when that shot is coming.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Paul with the steal. Out to the wing. Here's Russell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
The mid-range game. And when guys have that, there's no question they can shoot, and this kid can shoot.
Towns down low. Embiid's there, and Towns gets it to go.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They set the pick. Paul outside, lets it go from the wing. That one goes. Count it. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I like how Embiid gives himself up for his teammates, sacrificing his body so they can get good shots.
Westbrook kicks to Towns. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the West, Jokic has checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Paul George comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Fox in for Russell Westbrook. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 17-6 run. To the middle, Jokic with the steal. The shot by George, wide open. The West All-Stars get it back in a new 24. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. McCollum's checked in for Ball. The East also changing it up. Porzingis is coming in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Butler in for Kevin Durant. And And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 1. Porzingis sets the pick for Paul. Pass to Porzingis. Over Jokic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
McCollum outside. It's Fox atop the key. The feed to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. This ball grabs the miss.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Stolen by McCollum. Dishes it to George. Back to McCollum. Outside, George. Drive to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And George is always looking to shoot the basketball now. This young fella has a total game offensively.
Pass to Porzingis. Butler kicks to Paul. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 7 points for Chris Paul.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Fox kicks to George. Jokic against Porzingis. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. And stolen by Cousins. And here's the fast break. 9 feet out. That one misses. Paul with the defensive effort. Passes it to Porzingis. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Count it. Good. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. And so here are the West All-Stars. Fox passes to McCollum. Kicks it to George. Screen by Cousins. George against Butler. Cousins makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
And the East All-Stars call time here. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Porter's checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Chris Paul. Outside Curry. Screen by Porzingis. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Jokic kicks to Cousins. Butler against George. 6 to shoot. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. George has got 9.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Butler, and it's sent back by George.
Well, I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in his stance so he can come up with rejections and deflections.
Smith dishes to George. Here's Cousins. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
The West All-Stars with the ball. Jokic is out there with Paul George. And it's Smith. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's McCollum in at the 2. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Here's George. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Porter kicks to Butler. Shoots a 3. And that one's good by Porter. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Smith the pass to Cousins. Outside Curry. And they double up Butler. Curry kicks to Porter. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
The dish to Smith. Cousins with a screen for Smith. He kicks to Cousins. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The West making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Cousins. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Towns the screen. From deep, George. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
No good from Simmons.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Smith dishes to Lillard. Arcing shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And the first one drops. Davis is checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Porzingis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Porter. And it's Russell in for Jimmy Butler. Good on both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Durant with it. Now defended by Jokic. Durant against Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Towns. Smith kicks to Jokic. Towns sets the pick for Lillard. Here's Jokic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Man, what a nice screen by Towns. I mean, this is what you want to do. Feet spread, knees bent, hips down, balance, ready, not moving, screening 101.
Here's Simmons, and Davis sends it back.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Here's Towns. He can't get it to go. Durant with some nice D. Simmons with it. The baseline J. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Russell.
Wow, that's real nice. I mean, D'Angelo really sets before he gets into a shot. Good use of pace there.
Davis kicks to Towns. Lillard the pass to Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. And it's Russell in the corner. He feeds it to Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Davis. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Up top, Russell. Covered by Lillard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Russell. Jokic with the steal. And here's Smith. He dishes it to Towns. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The West making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Jokic. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Smith. Westbrook against Curry. Russell dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Curry, here we go. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Here's Cousins. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
You know, something that stood out to me all game long has been the skill they've shown in the low post. I mean, it's special.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Towns a screen on Curry. And Cousins kicks to Davis. Now the pass to Towns. Over Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Davis kicks to Towns. Over Durant. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Russell to the inside. Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Now Westbrook. Towns, the screen. Westbrook dishes to Towns. The feed to Lillard. Over Russell. And that one goes long. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Simmons. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Simmons gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Davis against Simmons. Here's Cousins. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Durant against Towns. Off target on the 15-footer.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And Davis sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Towns gets it to go. Here's Curry. Outside Durant. Dishes to Simmons. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Cousins. To the left wing. Here's Towns. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Russell. To the paint, and Curry has it in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Russell with it. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. Curry's got 50% three-point field goal numbers tonight, 4 of 8. Westbrook passes to Lillard. Towns kicks to Westbrook. Towns the screen. Here's Cousins. And no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Lillard kicks to Westbrook. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Curry. The dish to Durant. Over Towns. And it's off the back rim. No good. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Davis sets a screen. Westbrook kicks to Lillard. The long distance three is good. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lillard always looking to shoot from the outside. The D cannot give him daylight.
Curry passes to Russell. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Cousins. Can't hit that one. Antetokounmpo's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way, and it's good. 2 points.
No, he did. Russell with the savage move there came on the line.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Here's the screen. Towns the screen. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Count it!
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possession from this point on.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 4. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 1. Durant dishes to Curry. Antetokounmpo against Cousins.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. This crowd all over, turned up.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left in the game. Davis sets a screen. Lillard with no one around. Money! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
I love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Curry. Simmons passes to Curry. Russell sets a screen for Curry. He kicks it to Russell. Right side out of Kumbo. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Get a nice big game, huh?
And so here are the West All-Stars. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one. So he gets them both. Feeds it to Durant. Releases from 15. The West All-Stars pull it in. Cousins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And free throw good from Lillard. He's perfect from the line this time. He's with the ball. 4-point game. Curry kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 30 points.
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Cousins, no good. Simmons against Davis. No good from Simmons.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to slot that one away.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Durant against Towns. 6 to shoot. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Durant. Westbrook dishes to Davis. He feeds it to Lillard. Towns, the screen. Lillard, the pass to Towns. Shot from free throw range. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And stolen by Cousins. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And Westbrook throws it down.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Curry kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's Durant on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's now 26 points for Kevin Durant. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Westbrook dishes to Davis. He's hit again. Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to enjoy seeing Lillard fire away here. An awesome scorer who can just take over games all by himself.
Curry outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Westbrook passes to Towns. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A guy with the size and skill of Towns, Kevin, really hard to stop without foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And you know what's impressive about Towns to me, guys, at this young age? The preparation he puts into each and every game. He's a true pro in that regard.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. Cousins pulls it in. And the West All-Stars have possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Westbrook, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Simmons kicks to Butler. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
The defense did not do a good job guarding that one, Kevin. Don't know how he missed that layup.
Outside, Davis. Westbrook up top, over in the corner, Lillard. The 3. East grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now here's Westbrook. Towns, the screen. Curry against Westbrook. Good.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
On its way from Curry for 2, and a miss there off the inbound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're behind by 7. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they look emotionally spent.
Porzingis kicks to Paul. Butler from outside. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
No fear in Butler. Not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
Durant kicks to Simmons. Curry outside. Laces one from 3.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry deck. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're up by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And Steph Curry with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Russell misses the shot. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.